First of all, I didn't think I'd be able to make it today because my boss scheduled an all-day offsite that fortunately was canceled last Friday. So it is an honor and a pleasure to be here. First of all, I want to thank the NGLCC and all of the collaborating sponsors and partners. I'd also like to thank my fellow nominees. The award that I've accepted this evening, I not only accept on behalf of me, Allstate, and the work that I've done at Accenture and American Express over the years, but for every single one of us in this room. I actually didn't write a speech because someone told me it was bad luck to write a speech. So I'm going to talk to you this evening from my heart. I asked my 9-year-old son 2 years ago, so he was 9 then, he's 11 now, a question about helping me write a speech about inclusion. And unfortunately, it was an evening where I had to go out and find a dress, and I made him go shopping with me, and he was not happy. And I forgot to mention I have 5 kids, so I only took one of them out to the mall with me. But he said, well, Mom, what is inclusion? And I said, well, let me put it in words that you might understand. He had just started playing basketball, and his basketball team had lost 5 of the last 5 games that they played. So I said, Houston, his name is Houston, if you had to pick and could pick any players to play on your team, you could pick from Kobe, Dwight Howard, LeBron, Michael Jordan, you can have the pick of whomever you want. Who would you pick to make your team so that you could win all the time? And he thought about it for a minute. He really still didn't know why I was asking him. And he went on to say, well, Mom, I'd pick half the team to be some of those good guys, but the other half I would pick would be the guys that never got the chance to play. And I said, wow, what do you mean? I started tearing up. I was like, oh, my God, my 9-year-old is teaching me about diversity and inclusion. Well, he went on to say, well, Mom, I really think that the folks that play really well and know the game should be teaching those that don't get the opportunity to play. That's what they're responsible to do. We're supposed to be doing that. And if we just take the time, those folks that knew how to play, taught those that didn't know how to play and wanted to play, right, and probably were good players but never had a chance, he said, Mom, I think we'd have a winning team. And I said, wow. He wrote my speech for me. But I talk about that as often as I get a chance to because I put it in terms that we can all understand, right? This role that I play, yes, I do it every day because I'm being held accountable for some metrics, and it makes me feel good. But at the end of the day, I do it because I know that my kids and their friends and the people that I keep in my company are watching me. They're watching me as a role model, and in many cases, they're going to emulate what I do and how I behave. Since joining Allstate 11 months ago, and I had spent 12 years at Accenture prior to that and 10 years at American Express prior to that, I had wonderful mentors and stewards that taught me the importance of inclusion and always made me feel like I was a part of the team. And for me to just do this every single day and have my 9-year-old son get it is very, very important to me. So what I ask each of you to do, because I think I do an okay job in my job, but I know I can do better. I ask each of us to leave this evening to figure out what can we do to improve upon the outcomes that we deliver every day. And what can we do? If we feel that we're the best at what we do, kudos to you. I know I have a lot of room for improvement. If you don't feel that there's room for you to improve, reach out and help somebody else, because that's what this is all about. So I just want to say, they told me 3 minutes. I get long-winded, so I'll make it short and sweet. But I just want to thank the NGLCC, the collaborating partners, and each and every one of you for coming out this evening and showing what we can do and how what we do really matters. If there's ever anything, me or Margaret Clinsport from our team, I'll also volunteer Cheryl A, who works for Accenture, she's a part of who I am, and if there's ever anything that we can do to help you, your teams, or anybody in need be successful, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Thank you.